Binder assignment spiel part 1 by me, Brian Miller. Put in your headphones. It's pretty annoying for everybody if you don't. And also my voice is super annoying and I don't want to hear it myself. So please put your headphones in. That'd be great. All right, use the word template to put your name on the spine. So hopefully at this point you already know we're going to do a binder, and we got to do a binder to hold all your assignments and do all kinds of things like that. So if you look on the desktop, there should be a folder that says beginning of the year. If you open it, it will look like this. Go to the desktop, open the folder called beginning of the year. It's going to look like this. Inside here, you're going to see the 1-inch binder spine template. And you're going to double click that. You're going to open Word and you're going to see it. Now, we could get started, but that would be foolish because if you do work and don't save it, you'll lose your work and that will be bad. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go File, Save As, and we have to save everything in a special spot. If you save it in random places, these computers wipe out files. They delete every file at the end of the day. There's only one place you can save it safely, and that is My Computer. So everybody go Start, My Computer, and in here you're going to see a folder with your name on it. This has my name on it. I'm Brian Miller. Hello, welcome to my class. So you're going to go into your folder with your name on it, and you're going to make a new folder called Tech. So you're going to make a new folder, and you're going to call it Tech. I think I already did. Yeah. And then inside the Tech folder, you're going to make another new folder, and you're going to call it Beginning of the Year. Okay. And then once you go inside the Beginning of the Year folder, you're going to save the 1-inch binder spine template, and I'm going to hit Save. Yours won't do this. All right. So we have this. All right. So now that we've saved it in the correct spot, that is not going to get deleted at the end of the year, or pardon me, at the end of the day. That'll be great. Okay, so you can just go ahead and select this and type in your name, all caps, and all as well, and you can be done and save that. Okay, every time you do something, save it. The other thing you can do is if you don't like this at all, you can do something different. You can do some word art. So here's another option for you. You click word art, choose a word art that you like, click OK, type in your name. Click OK, and we have some lovely word art. The problem with this word art is it's the wrong color, so we're going to change it to the right color. So we're going to go click on it, and we're going to go Format, Word Art, and we're going to change the color. Oh, hey, by the way, I forgot something. Check this out. I forgot to tell you. If you're inside of here and you try to make word art, that's going to mess you up. So don't click inside of here. Make sure when you do the word art, you're out here, and then you can click on word art. And by the way, another thing I forgot to tell you is if this toolbar is not here, you can go View to Toolbars, and you can turn on the Drawing toolbar. Click that, and it'll appear around here somewhere. Maybe here. It might be up here. But anyway, you look around for you can find the word art and do that. All right. So we've got our word art. Back on track here. We got our word art. So what you need to do is go Format to Word Art, and we're going to change the color. Let's go None. Oh wait, this is a. Oh, we need none here. So let's go to the color up here, and we're going to choose a color. Okay, and we're going to choose a custom color. I don't know if you knew this, but every color in the rainbow is made up of a mixture of red, green, and blue. And so for the color we want, it's 155, maxing out the red. It's going to be 222. Pardon me. It's going to be 255. It's going to be 222, and it's going to be 90. And I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to click OK. And there we have a nice color. And then we're going to, actually, let's do this again. Let's go Format. We're going to go to Word Art, and we're going to change the layout to Tight. That's going to allow us to rotate it. So now we can rotate it, rotate, and we can, oh, no, we lost it. Edit, undo. Let's try this again. So let's move it where we want it. Let's rotate it how we want it. Let's shrink it down to the right size. Anyway, you get the picture of what we're going to do with this thing. And we're going to finish rotating it, and we're going to move it. I'm going to go Edit, Undo, and then let's see if we can move it. Let's try this again. Edit, Undo. Let's see if we can just grab it and move it where we want. It's not letting us. Edit, Undo. We'll just stretch it out until we get it to where we want it. We'll do it the cheater way. Alright, so we'll get it where we want it. And so there's another way you can do it. Yours should be probably easier to read than this one, so maybe think about choosing a different word art than this one. Okay, but anyway, that's up to you, so you can do it either of those two ways. And finally, this is done. If you want to add a picture to this, you can, but I want to keep this particular class is all the same so that I know when I go to clean up the binders, all your binders spines are red so I can find your binders. All right, so save this. File, save. Okay, good. Next step. Let's take a look at. Let's go back to our PowerPoint slideshow real quick. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so folder should be located on your desktop. We found the folder. You should use WordOrder if you like. We did that, and 255, 22, we already done that. All right. Images and clip art on the front and the back. Okay, so your binder has a spine that we just did, and then there's the front and back page. So you need at least 3 pictures from clip art or from any source of the internet for the front and back pages. They have to be appropriate. I don't like things non-appropriate. All right, so you may add something small and pretty to the spine, but not something like my Aunt Patty, large and ugly. Okay, so for the spine that we just talked about, you can add a small picture if you'd like. All right, so here's what I'm talking about. So let's go back to Microsoft Word, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to go make a blank page. We got blank, and we're going to go File, Save As. We're going to go into beginning of the year. Make sure you're in your folder named beginning of the year, and we're going to call this front and back. And you're going to click Save. Okay, so now we're going to do stuff for the front and the back. So here's the kind of things you're going to do. You're going to go get pictures of things that you like, sporting events, athletes, anything that's appropriate, nothing drug or alcohol or sex or rock and roll related. Well, you can do rock and roll, but that's about the extent of it. So it has to be appropriate. Okay, so here's what you can do. You can go to Google. So some of you guys who don't know how to get pictures off of Google, here's what you can do. So you can search for, let's say that you really love kitty cats. So I'm going to type in cat. Actually, I'm going to type in free cat, because free cats are better than other kind of cats. We're going to go to images. Oh no, not a free catalog, a free cat. Okay, so we're going to do that. All right, so once you find the free cat, so what you do is you don't copy. Do not do this. Do not say copy image. What you'll do is you'll click on this thing. You'll double click on it, because you'll double click on it, you'll get a better image this way. Okay, so what you do right here is you say copy image, and then you can go to Microsoft Word. So we're going to go back to Word, and then you can paste your picture. Okay, so oh, well that's mean. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so anyway, that's what you do. So you can add text, you can add words, you can add all sorts of things. All right, let's go back to our PowerPoint slideshow. Okay, the joke of the day. Oh, I just don't have it in me to do the joke of the day, guys. Just ask me and I'll do it. Just pause. If you want to pause, ask me, I'll tell you the joke of the day. I can't do it on the spiel. Okay, include sports, activities, or people. This is your binder, so I want the spine to be pretty because I have to look at it, but the other part is for you to decorate with things that you like. Okay? Add your favorite positive quote. So for example, a positive quote would be, "It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog." Or something like I just watched the movie with my little kids, Meet the Robinsons. So there's a quote, "Always move forward." That's a good quote too. So find your favorite positive quote, not a negative quote, not a funny quote, but a positive quote, not a quote that's, anyway, you get the picture. All right, so here's what you're going to do now. You're going to print the front and the back of the spine in color. You're going to print those 3 pages. Oh, what? Let me show you. I forgot to tell you something. Let's go back to Word. All right, so not that one. We're going to go here. All right, so you do the first page, right? And then when you get here, you're going to have the back page as well. So you're going to hit Enter. Let's go here. If you keep hitting Enter, eventually, enter, you're going to get to the second page. Okay, so you're going to do 1 page for the front, 1 page for the back. So you're going to do 2 pages. And don't forget to save it. Okay, all right, so the next thing is back to our spiel. Okay, the next thing is you're going to print it. Okay, so you're going to go File, Print, and you're going to choose one of the color printers. Okay, and then once you print it up, you're going to, well, you know what though? If you don't have your binders yet, don't print it up yet. But anyway, we'll go over that later, I guess, because just get this thing looking pretty, and then we'll talk about printing it after we actually buy and have the binders in class. What do you guys say? Ready, break.